All right, Kevin Linke, 1920 24th Street, Port Huron, Michigan, 48060. I'm here tonight to comment on you guys are voting tonight to award the Can Council a very substantial amount of money. I read it in the newspaper today. I think this is something that should have been put to the public a lot sooner than the day of the vote. But regardless, Mayor Repp sits on the board of directors at the Can Council. I think it's inappropriate for her to be voting. I know Ms. Archibald is abstaining from voting because she's the executive director, but Ms. Repp, the newspaper didn't say that. It had all the information wasn't out there, but I just wanted to do that. Also, on the night that Port Huron Lieutenant Joel Wood was shot, Port Huron City Manager James Freed fled his house that night with his family. And he did this because he was in fear that Josh Bowman was going to come to his house next. And I can prove this. I have eyewitnesses. He checked into the DoubleTree Motel. I can prove this if you guys don't believe me. But Mr. Freed had this fear because he was involved romantically with, you can't stop me. He was involved romantically with the victim from that case. And this is a problem because Mr. Freed's behavior is a liability to the city. And if he is, yes, it is. No, but it is. No, but it is. You can't stop me. No, you can't. Mr. Freed is writing a grant to the city. His behavior is a liability to the city. You cannot stop me. You can't stop me. I get 4 minutes. No, you can't. You can't. No, they can't. No, they can't. Please go on camera. You can't stop me from talking. You cannot stop me from talking. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am talking about something. He's okaying the grant. His behavior is a liability. I am. His behavior. You can't tell me that. You can't do that. You know what you're doing, right? You're going to create a huge issue for yourself. You can't stop me from talking. I get my 4 minutes. So I would like to know why the city council has not addressed the fact that James Freed's name was in the police report for asking Ashley Bowman to come out and have drinks. His behavior is a liability to the city. You can't stop me.
You want to be arrested?
You can't arrest me. Arrest me. Arrest me. Arrest. They can't ask me to leave. I am in a public place. I am a resident of the city. No, they can't. They cannot. So I would like to know why the city. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please. You can't ask me to leave. You can't ask me to leave. I don't have to leave. I'm not leaving. I'm in a public place. You cannot make.
But you've been asked to leave by the council.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Go what route? Why are you touching me? You can't. It doesn't matter. You can't ask me to leave. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. No, they can't. Show me that. Show me the Open Meetings Act where they can do that. Show they can't. It doesn't matter.
We just want you to go.
I don't care. You can't kick me out of the building. Here, what's your name and badge number, please?
Kerrigan.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Okay. You can't make me leave. No, you can't. No, please cite the statute that you can make me leave. Please stop touching me. Please stop touching me. Please stop touching me. I'm doing nothing. Please stop touching me. Please stop touching me. You can't physically throw somebody out of a city council meeting. No, you can't. No, it doesn't matter. No, they can't. Cite that statute. Cite the statute. Cite the statute. You removed me. They didn't remove me.
Okay, well, they asked you to leave, Kevin. Stop.
Don't touch me.
Stop.
Don't. I'm in a public building in a public place. Arrested for what? How am I being disorderly?
You were told to leave by the city council.
It doesn't matter. That's not how this works.
Then you take it up with them.
That's not how this works.
Okay, yes,
I'm going to take it up with them, except you physically removed me from the building.
Because they ordered us to. That's why.
They don't. They're not your boss.
You're going to be arrested.
They're not your boss. Arrested for what? Arrested for what? Arrested for what? Disorderly conduct at a city council meeting? That's not how that works, you guys. That's not how that works. Arrest me.
You're done.
It's a public building. You can't stop me.
You're done.
You can't stop me. It's a public building. It's a public building.
Kevin,
now you're taking my phone. Now you just took my phone. You just took my phone.
No,
you just took my phone.
You're done with your show.
It ain't a show.
Kevin, you need to go.
Stop touching me.
Well,
I'm not touching you. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Okay, just don't come back in the building.
You can't stop me from going into City Hall. No, you can't. It is a public building. I'm a city resident. No, that's not how this works. No, it isn't.
Okay, well, we're done debating.
There's no debate. Arrest me. Arrest me.
No, we're not.
That's my point. Arrest me. Arrest me. Arrest me.
Take it up.
No, arrest me. He's smart. He knows.
Take it up with your
arrest me.
Kevin,
put the cuffs on.
Kevin,
put the cuffs on.
Kevin,
what's going to be the arrest?
Kevin.
What's going to be the
be
charge?
disorderly conduct.
How am I being disorderly? No. They can't ask me to leave. No, they can't.
Yes, they
no, they
run the
can't.
meeting,
No,
okay?
they don't.
You understand that?
They can't tell me to leave City Hall.
Okay.
They can't
When you
do that.
become disorderly, yes, they can.
I wasn't disorderly.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
You were.
You know this is on Facebook Live, right? Everyone's seen
I'm
it.
very
So where
fine
was
with
so
that.
where was I disorderly?
When they asked you to leave,
That's not how that works.
it does.
No, it isn't.
Okay, well, then you
it's
have to
Open
take it up
Meetings
with
Act.
them. We can't
I was
debate
trying
that
to take it up with them.
Okay.
And you are debating it with me.
take it up with them tomorrow.
I was
okay?
trying to.
Okay.
You can't kick me out of City Hall. You can't kick me out of a city because
They
they don't like what I'm
asked you to
talking about. Because Joel Wood is having an affair. James Freed's having an affair. I brought it up, and you guys don't give me a break.
They asked
You guys
to
just
leave.
created a huge lawsuit for yourselves over
They asked
nothing.
you to leave.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
They
Well,
can't ask me to leave.
well,
They
then
can't
you have
ask
to
me
take
to
that
leave.
up with
I want to
them.
watch the rest of the meeting.
Okay, you can. Well, they broadcast it on TV.
It doesn't. No, I want to watch it in person.
You can't.
Yes,
They asked you to leave.
It doesn't matter. They can't ask me
asked
to
you to
leave.
leave.
They can't ask me to leave. You're a smart guy. I know you're a smart guy.
But Kevin, you know
They can't ask me to leave.
you to
No,
leave.
they can't.
Because if that was the case, we wouldn't be.
They can't ask me to leave. Open
Okay,
Meetings
that's
Act
why
means
we're here.
I get to be in that meeting.
But you were disrupting.
No,
the
I
meeting.
wasn't.
You became
No, I wasn't.
According to them, you did.
It doesn't matter according to them.
Then that's fine. Then you
I
have to
was
take
sitting
that
there
up with them.
talking. I'm trying to take it up with them.
Okay, well, they don't
You
wanna hear
can't
it.
keep me out of City Hall.
Okay.
You can't keep
We're
me out of a
not- I'm
meeting.
not- listen,
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
not them.
He just physically
Okay.
removed me out of the building and took my
Kevin.
phone out of my hand.
Okay.
And it's like you can think you're like
Kevin, can you just?
you're just lucky you're a
please?
cop and you're in uniform right now. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because it's one thing. Because I'm a man and you're a man, and that's the thing. You could have been respectful and we could have handled this, but you want to be a fucking bully.
Kevin, stop.
You want to be a bully because this is what you guys do. No, we're at the point where we're at because you guys brought us to this point. There was nothing here. I get to come. Take me to jail.
We don't wanna do
Take
that.
me to jail. Take me to. No, Kerrigan does. Oh, Kerrigan does. Kerrigan wants. Put me in cuffs. It's going to be an RTA. It's literally going to be an RTA. Let's go to the jail. They'll let me go. Let's go. No, you don't. You guys don't get to do. I wasn't disorderly. Just because you don't like the subject matter of what I was talking about does not make me disorderly.
Well, Kevin,
What's
listen,
that?
We weren't in the
Right. So
we
how
weren't
was
in
I
the-
disorderly?
Kevin,
Where was I?
We know we weren't in the room when that happened.
Explain how I was being
You
disorderly.
have to take that up with them.
No, I don't. You removed me.
Because the council told us.
You.
to
What are
remove-
you? Are you a lieutenant or a sergeant? You're a lieutenant.
Yeah.
So you know.
Okay, I know, but when the council told us they want somebody to leave, we asked.
Can't
them to
do
leave.
that.
They're not willing to leave. Well, you have to take that up.
No,
with them.
if I'm in there raising hell and being disorderly, yes, you can. Because they don't like the subject matter of what I'm saying.
That was
They
their-
can't remove me out of
That was
a.
their interpretation of it. Let's
Because
put
they
it
don't like
that
the
way.
subject matter.
Okay, that's not for me.
That's
to
not
decide.
how
That's
that
for the
works.
council to
But it
decide.
is you to decide because you're the one that removed me out of the meeting.
Because they asked us to.
But they don't get to do that. You have no
do.
authority to do that. That's my
do.
point. Kerrigan can't touch me. Kerrigan ripped my phone out of my hand because he didn't like me filming. Yes, he did. He took. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm. But it doesn't. Okay, you should know your job. He knows it. Barna knows what's up. Barna is. He knows what's going on. And you're pretty cool too, so that's fine. Kerrigan knows what he did. And whether he ripped out of my hand or took it in my hand, he has no right to touch me or do anything.
What do you think you're going to resolve by going back in there right now?
I get to go watch the rest of the meeting. There's nothing to resolve. I had my 4 minutes. Now I get to go sit down and talk and watch.
They don't want you in there.
But they don't get.
That's their orders to us.
They don't give you orders. They're not your fucking boss.
Yes, they are.
No, they aren't. The city council is not the boss of the fucking police department. No, they're not.
run the city,
No,
they run- they're the
dude,
city managers.
Barna,
You know that.
Barna.
Okay.
They are not your boss. They cannot tell you what to do. No, they can't.
manager.
No, he has no authority over the police department. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. But he can't tell you what to do. He has no authority over you. You know what a huge lawsuit this is going to be now? And it's not that I'm trying to be like, but I'm just saying this is literally a civil rights violation. And it's not going to be you or you know what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not trying to be that dude. I'm going to sue the fucking cops. This is a huge civil rights violation now. I knew they were going to do that. That's why we came here.
And you're putting us in the position that
No, you put yourselves in this position. Yes, you did. But you did.
You know we have to act.
Barna, you know the city council isn't your boss. They can't tell you
We have
anything.
to act when they ask us
No,
to.
that's the
Yes.
thing. No, you don't.
That's why we're here.
Can
If
you
that
tell me
was the case, why would we be
Can
here?
you tell me
Why
the
would I be
statute
here?
that gives the city council authority over the local police
I'm
department?
not going to debate legal things with you. I can't
What do you mean you're not going to
Stop.
debate legal things? You just told me I was acting disorderly and I can't be in a meeting. You're
They ask-
debating legal
but
things
they-
with me.
When they ask us to have somebody leave, we have to make them leave.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Not in the middle of their speaking. No,
Okay,
they
well,
don't.
that's
Why
your-
did Kerrigan
that's
touch
your-
me? Why was
that's your
Kerrigan
view
touching
on
me?
it.
Why did he take my phone out of my hand?
Well,
Why did he take my phone out of my hand? But why did Kerrigan take my phone out of my hand?
You don't have to ask him later. Okay?
Kerrigan, why'd you take my phone out of my
We're
hand?
going to talk about it right now.
What do you mean we're not going to talk about it?
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
No, we're
You're
not.
there. You're all there,
No.
boss. Let's talk about it. I'm
No.
being respectful.
No, I understand.
Have I been disrespectful at all?
I understand.
Have I been disrespectful at all?
You're worked up a little bit.
No,
I'll
but
just say that.
dude,
That's
when
fine.
you guys start grabbing me and touching me,
Okay.
let me start grabbing you and touching you and see how worked up you get. But am I being disrespectful?
No, we're having a conversation.
Right. Have I been disrespectful at any point in all of this?
Well, when we ask you to leave
Disrespectful.
and you don't-
Have I been disrespectful?
When we ask you to
Have I
leave,
been disrespectful? It's a yes or no answer.
Well, when we ask you to leave and you don't, that's kind of disrespectful.
How? I'm at a public meeting at a public place exercising my civil rights.
Kevin, listen. I'm sorry, I got the sun.
No, that's fine.
When you want to take it up with your
But this stuff
counsel
is
and our
important.
city
But this
counsel,
stuff is important.
Don't take it up with. Okay, well, we're not going to get into the legal interpretations of this.
But we
That's
have to.
where-
But you just
that's
did.
what city
But you
lawyers
just
are
got
for.
into the city
I'm just telling
interpretation
you
when you
that-
removed me out of the meeting.
Okay.
You've thrown a lot of laws at me.
Okay, so-
That's fine. And like I said, this is nothing personal with you guys at all. Like not even a little bit. I had a right to go into that meeting and say what I want to say. It was relevant to the stuff they're voting on, and it's relevant to what they're going on. If they don't like it, oh, they already did, and so did you guys. You don't. That's not. Well, I'm going to. I mean, you guys already know that. You already know I'm going to. You know, this is why I got it all on camera.
I wasn't even here when this happened, but at the end of the day, you're not going to be allowed to come back in tonight. So us standing here is just wasting your time too.
I'm not. I got nothing, but I'm good. I mean, you got what, a 10-hour shift to get through? So let's all hang out and we'll get through the shift together. I got nothing better to do. No, really.
We do.
No. And I said you're being respectful. Kerrigan's an asshole. No, but Kerrigan's an asshole.
But listen.
Kerrigan, you want to do a charity fist fight, me and you, a boxing match? Let's do it for charity. We'll donate the money to the Can Council. We'll see how tough you are when you're not in that fucking uniform. Put your hands on me then.
Hey, listen, there
No.
are people in here.
I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm in a public place.
Well, that's where you can get disorderly.
Okay. No, no,
It is.
no.
I can show you the statute on
Okay.
that for sure.
But it's not swearing. That's
Swearing in public,
that's
yeah.
not disorderly. I'm sorry. No,
And with the room
swearing.
full,
It
yes.
doesn't matter.
Kids in there too.
Okay, that's fine. I'll stop swearing. But you guys are wrong. You guys are just wrong. Y'all are just wrong.
We're allowed to be upset.
You are.
You just physically removed me out of a city council meeting because they don't like what I'm talking about. This is the problem. This is the issue with what's going on here. And the problem in this city is this kind of shit. You've made a lot of comments. And like I said, you're being respectful, and I appreciate
I'm doing my
that.
best, so-
Right. And so was I. I just came to a city council meeting to talk about an issue that's going on. They're about to give $350,000 to the Can Council. James Freed is writing that grant. His behavior is a liability to the city. I get to talk about that at the meeting because they don't want me to talk about the affair he was having with Ashley Bowman. They don't get to do that.
That's at some point you must have done something that was to the point where they
No.
thought you should have been.
No. It's all on video.
Well, that's for.
It's all on video.
That's gonna be your debate with them.
It's literally, there's no debate. It was all on video. All right, I appreciate it, guys. That's fine. We're good. Yep. Hey, have a good day.